Warning to all Kaspa investors, prepare now for this. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Chris and today we're about to analyze what happened since yesterday in the Kaspa price, in the rank and also in the market cap. Then we're gonna move into the hash rate and also in the top addresses and also in the categories. Then we're gonna move into the technical side of Kaspa and also the technical side of Bitcoin. And we will close the video with a warning message to all Kaspa investors that I would like to warn you before it will happen. So if you're interested to know all of these things, all you have to do is to remain until the end of the video. Before continuing, I would like to clarify you that I'm not a financial advisor. Whatever that you're going to see in this video is my own personal opinion, my personal approach. Always do your own research before any kind of financial investment. And guys, if you're a Kaspa enthusiast, Kaspa holder, or Kaspa investor, I highly recommend you to subscribe to my channel because daily I upload Kaspa videos where I try to educate you and inform you with the latest news around Kaspa and around the crypto space. So it's gonna be very beneficial for you to have a subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check WealthNet, that is my Patreon group. And guys, this WealthNet group is a Discord group that's designed to help you build a proper crypto investing mindset. It's like-minded community. You're gonna find there multimillionaires, crypto YouTubers, crypto experts, business owners, whatever you can imagine, and you will get a guidance to avoid mistakes. Also, as you can clearly see here, the signals, we always buy the bottom. We are elite crypto investors. We know when to buy and how to handle each situation. So you're gonna get help a lot, especially if you're a Kaspa investor or a beginner or even an intermediate investor. You're gonna get helped a lot by the group. And also we have Lifetime. If you are looking for furthermore benefits and you would like to be in the inner cycle to build connections with very elite people, join via Lifetime through an email. So guys, I will be happy to see you inside of our Discord group. And without losing more time, let's start with the Kaspa price, what happened since yesterday. Guys, Kaspa is starting at 5 cents and more specifically at 0.051 cents. We are above 5 cents since yesterday, 2.6% up. I told you guys that Kaspa is starting in a position that it seems that after this slight consolidation phase of the 0.049 cents, I told you that here there is an uptrend movement. I noticed very early that here we have an uptrend movement, and yesterday guys I told you that we have probabilities to see a bounce from this support as it's happening. I warned you for this current situation. So Kaspa right now is standing in a very bullish position. We're gonna analyze these things in the Kaspa technical side. And guys, I would like to show you that right now we are ranked 46. Okay, even though if we have a pump into the Kaspa, because as you can clearly understand, Kaspa didn't follow the Bitcoin pump as the other cryptos because Kaspa wasn't a liquidation exit as other cryptos. Okay, the majority of crypto investors at this moment holding their cryptos in exchanges. Unfortunately, they are holding their cryptos in very famous and big exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, Crypto.com, etc. So that's why with the Bitcoin pump, their Bitcoins had so big profitability. So they took some profits of the Bitcoin and they tried to split it out into altcoins. So that's why Kaspa wasn't in this option to choose it because Kaspa isn't listed in almost the majority of medium to top tier exchanges. Okay, from medium to big exchanges or even top tier. Kaspa isn't there yet and is starting in rank 46. And that shows massive, big, powerful sign because guys, when Kaspa is about to be listed in all of these exchanges, I can see Kaspa easy under top 20. I can see Kaspa flipping almost the most famous altcoins that we have used to see all over again, like Polygonmatic, Litecoin, Polkadot, Shiba Inu, and etc. Okay, obviously in the position top 25 and top 40 that we have coins like HBAR, ICP, VeChain. These coins are about to flip imminent. Okay, I believe the next coming months, like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, I can see huge flip. I can see Kaspa straight to rank 30, 35, or even below that, 28, 23, 20, somewhere there. Okay, I believe it's a matter of time. And let's see the market cap. Market cap today is very close to touch the 1.1 billion. Guys, exploit that. Don't wait to see Kaspa in a lower price to buy, because Kaspa can fly straight to 2 billion. I believe the next step with a huge consolidation, which is going to be at 1.5 billion. Don't actually wait for huge drop like to see Kaspa at 600 million or 500 million just to do your DCA, because it won't happen. Okay, I highly believe that this is a scenario that can happen only if Bitcoin for unknown reason will drop dramatically straight and under of $20,000 like in 2-3 days. Okay, and create all of this fear, and actually Bitcoin will remain at that point like under $18,000, $19,000. Then maybe we can see Kaspa back to 500 or 600 million. But in general terms, Kaspa doesn't follow the technicals. Even if we're gonna break for unknown reason, something that is pretty hard, even if we break this huge uptrend support that is forming from back of June, where as you can clearly see here, it was the beginning. Here we bought in our Patreon group in WealthNet the first buy signal at 0.015 cents, and from then the price is always to the upside. When actually Kaspa will reach the 6 cents area, the early WealthNet members will have with me at the same time 4x in Kaspa, and we bought, guys, massively. Okay, we bought crazy big amounts. We didn't bought like a very small bag, and we increased that in the first signal, and in every signal that I give in WealthNet, in my Patreon, in the Discord group, guys, we buy very, very massively. And also I guide you how I do personally as Chris, my dollar cost average, and how I buy when Kaspa does a correction after the experience that I got. So that's why I recommend you to join in WealthNet, especially if you are a Kaspa investor, because you won't move alone in this journey. And let's move straight, guys, into the Hashrate. Hashrate, as you can clearly see, is starting in the same all-time high as yesterday, and in the all-time high the last couple days we didn't reach. But we are about to reach new 88s almost every day when Kaspa new batch is about to be delivered, and we'll plug in these ASIC machines into the Kaspa network, and that scenario is going to happen, I believe, approximately the last days of November, early days of December. So I'm expecting to see from that period and after Kaspa straight to 100 petahash per second. Super powerful sign, super big computational power, something that we want to have for the protection of Kaspa, because we have more and more people, bigger adoption over the time. So that's going to be ideal for the Kaspa network. Okay, this is a must for the protection of Kaspa. And guys, in the next 9 days we have another reduction, super powerful. And instead of guys, it needs a reduction to see a price drop. Guys, in every reduction we see a price to new 88s or close to new 88s. That shows very powerful sign. In other cryptos, when you see a reduction in reward, more supply is coming into the total supply. So that means that if the demand is same, the price is dropping. Okay, it's all about the supply and demand. But in Kaspa, we see more supply and more demand in the same time, something that drive the price even into new 88s non-stop. If this is not a powerful sign for you for the future of Kaspa, then you need to escape the crypto space in general as soon as possible. And let's move straight, guys, into the categories, because as you can clearly see, the last 24 hours we saw furthermore accumulation in the wallets. Okay, I would like to tell you, these categories is not a single person. Okay, when you see like 230 whales, it's not 230 people as many people believe, is 230 wallets. Okay, that means that we have obviously more whales, but if you have a serious amount of worth from a dollar side in Kaspa, it's better to split out into 2, 3, 4, or even 5 cold storages. Okay, it's more safe. For example, if you have $1 million worth of Kaspa, it's better to split out into 5 or 6. Or I know people who are multimillionaires and they have like above 10 cold storages. Okay, this gives them more safety for their big bags. Okay, they don't hold all the cryptos with millions of multi-millions worth in one single wallet, because something wrong, if it will happen, they lost all their wealth, okay, all their savings. Anyway, that's pretty bullish. I believe in the next coming days we will see furthermore increasement into the wallets. Right now the market doing cycle, and I will tell you why I believe that in the topic of the video. It's going to be also the warning message that I would like to tell you. And guys, as you can clearly see, KuCoin is buying like crazy. KuCoin is about to become Aquaman. KuCoin before a couple months had like 500 million, 600 million, even 400 million, I remember. The KuCoin. Get.io had a very low amount too. Get.io had 300 million, 400 million, and through the months they are accumulating lots of Kaspa, and they do that because they have already understood the potential of Kaspa. Okay, this KuCoin wallet, if they're gonna be Aquaman, guys, this KuCoin wallet is about to be actually billionaire wallet worth, okay, multi-billionaire worth wallet, because they are about to have the 1 billion out of 28 billion that Kaspa has. Insane amount that KuCoin will have. Okay, I believe if they're gonna keep these coins for the 2029, I believe KuCoin is about to be one of the biggest crypto exchanges out there. Okay, and also Get.io. Get.io can be top tier exchange with KuCoin by 2025 and after. So these exchanges got very, very bright future. And also Mixi, guys, it has 564 million Kaspa coins. And as I told you the previous days, I believe that Mixi is gonna increase their balance, the Kaspa balance, the next coming days and weeks, straight and close or even surpass the 1 billion mark. Okay, so I believe that Mixi has the probabilities to become Aquaman too. We saw Mixi in the past being in the Aquaman category. And let's move straight into the technical side, because guys, as you can clearly see, and as I told you yesterday, that this is very strong support, the 0.049 cents, and I told you that we have lots of probabilities to see a bounce from that. And if this bounce will happen, we will continue a very bullish upturn movement with a price target, according to my opinion, is like 0.056 cents, 57 cents as the next move, even if Bitcoin will move or not. Okay, so as you understand here that Kaspa is standing in a bullish position where we can potentially see an impulsive move straight into new 88s. And guys, I would like to tell you that what's going to happen if Kaspa won't do that and will do a reversal, because a guy told me, Chris, can you do a TA about what's going to happen if Kaspa will not move into the upside? This is a scenario that I give a very low probabilities to happen, but I will tell you what I believe is going to happen if Kaspa won't pump into the upside. Guys, I believe that if this scenario will happen, we will see a reversal. Obviously, we will need to see massive pullback from the Bitcoin price too, to see Bitcoin under $30,000, like to be back to $29,000 for see this scenario happening. Then Kaspa, guys, will break this support, obviously, and will get back to this huge support, this huge upturn support that is forming from back of June, okay, early days of June. This is what I believe. So the bad scenario here is to see Kaspa to do a reversal back to 0.046 cents within the 0.047 cents. This is exactly what I believe is going to happen in the bad scenario. But I believe 80% that Kaspa will pump into new 88s, 0.056 cents. And guys, with a new exchange listing, medium to big exchange, and I believe the next exchange will be Huobi, I believe Kaspa will skyrocket straight to 6 cents or even 7 cents or even 0.075 cents, depends the data and the news that we will have at that time. So yeah, guys, I believe definitely Kaspa is moving into very bullish position, and I believe the current position is looking bullish. Let's move straight to the Bitcoin position, because guys, from the Bitcoin technical side, Bitcoin is starting in a very beautiful bull flag, is in a formation. I told you that Bitcoin will consolidate in this area, and it's happening exactly as I was waiting for. And you can clearly see here, guys, a beautiful bull flag. And as some people comment me down below in the comment section, this is also true. The more the consolidation, the bigger the move. So if Bitcoin will consolidate here, there is a big probabilities to see Bitcoin into another rally straight to $38,000 or even $40,000. Okay, it can happen. Okay, it can happen. But if it won't happen, I tell you also the other scenario. Bitcoin can get back to this with a reversal back to this $31,250. That is a very crucial support that Bitcoin was trying to break for a couple times. As you can clearly see, we retest that very, very strong resistance for multiple times. And actually, we broke that the third time, as we broke the 200 daily moving average. That was also bullish. I told you that if Bitcoin will remain above the 200 daily moving average, that's going to be very, very bullish to break the $31,250. And guys, obviously that happened from the fundamental side too, because we have rumors that Bitcoin ETFs are about to be approved. So that's why we saw an insane rally. Imagine what's going to happen when we will see actually the news. Okay, that's going to be astonishing, impulsive move. Anyway, that's what's happening from the Bitcoin price too. I'm expecting a consolidation phase and then a pump to the upside. This is where I give the more probabilities, but also I told you the other scenario, the bad scenario with the less probabilities, what's going to happen if Bitcoin will do a reversal. And be very careful, this is not, according to my approach, this is not the beginning of the bull run. I believe we will see a huge crash after some point, maybe close in the period of halving. I believe we will see a massive crash and then we will start building the bullish territory. This is exactly what I'm expecting. Anyway, let's guys go straight into the message, the warning message that I would like to tell you, and we will close the video. Guys, I would like to warn you a message that you must be aware of. Okay, you need to prepare for that. That Kaspa is standing right now in a position that doesn't rely that much in Bitcoin as other cryptos. Kaspa from this position can do a rally, while the Bitcoin actually can remain the same or even drop, okay, or even to see a big dump. We will need help from Bitcoin to actually overcome the war fad that happened here. But right now we are standing in a position that we were before the fad, okay, before the war fad, before this day that war announced. So right now the position is very powerful, and the pump that can happen in Kaspa and get straight to 6 cents, or let's say a lower price, 0.056 cents, and reach new 88s, it can happen suddenly without any warning, without actually Bitcoin to pump into $37,000 or $38,000. You need to prepare for this move. We saw in the past, guys, lots of times that Kaspa pumped into new 88s while Bitcoin was neutral, or even while Bitcoin was dumping, okay? Kaspa doesn't rely that much in the Bitcoin price, because also it's not a liquidation exit. Okay, it's not a liquidation exit. Like, it's a liquidation exit if you hold your cryptos in KuCoin or in Get.io, and those are not so famous and big crypto exchanges. Okay, the majority of people that are holding their cryptos in exchanges are people that hold their cryptos in Coinbase, in Binance, Crypto.com, and exchanges like that, okay? Especially the Binance and Coinbase. That's the top priority. Also Kraken, some people are holding their cryptos in Kraken. That's why when Kaspa is pumping and we see suddenly insane impulsive move, insane buying pressure from the Kaspa price, these kind of buying pressures are buying pressures for big whales that are buying suddenly while they realize the true potential of Kaspa. Okay, they buy crazy amounts because Kaspa is still early. Okay, when you are buying $1 billion of worth, you don't care that much if the Kaspa price is at 0.051 cents or at 0.045 cents. It doesn't matter. You're playing with millions, with billions, whatever. You are playing with millions of dollars. So you don't care, or with crazy amount of six figures, thousands of dollars. So you don't care that much if the price is at 0.051 cents or at 0.045 cents. You just buy whenever you have a free bag, crazy amounts of Kaspa. Okay, so the pump that can happen, it can happen suddenly. This is what I would like to keep. You need to prepare. Don't look the Bitcoin price. Focus on the Kaspa price, because Kaspa can pump right now like crazy. Prepare for that. Do your dollar cost average. Don't wait to see Kaspa in a lower price. You can miss the train, okay? And this is exactly what I would like to warn you here. Prepare for a massive pump. It can happen. And also, don't wait to see Kaspa back to 0.025 cents or 3 cents area, or even 4 cents area, because according to my approach, it won't happen. Okay, I believe even it's very hard to break the 4 cents area, like impossible. 99%, I don't believe that Kaspa can drop back to 4 cents area and break it. So imagine how hard it is to break the 3 cents area or to touch it. When Kaspa was actually, guys, at this head and shoulder pattern, and we saw the lowest point at 0.033 cents area, go watch my previous videos. Okay, go watch the videos that I was uploading in these days. You will see that the Kaspa in some videos was in the price of 0.033 cents, and I was telling you, I was screaming you that this Kaspa support of 0.033 cents is very hard, and it's even harder for Kaspa to break this 3 cents area and get below. Okay, and as you can clearly see, Kaspa bounced from that very, very rapidly because the fundamentals. Here we had the Bybit announcement that the Bybit actually listed Kaspa. So that's why from that move, we continue into the upside. Huge buying pressure happened and we skyrocket. And so right now we are standing in the same situation. Kaspa can pump even with a huge buying pressure from new investors, but also, guys, with a potential news, this kind of pump will continue into levels like above 6 cents or even above 7 cents. More formal will happen, especially if we're going to see exchange like Hobby, medium to big exchange. Then Kaspa will be listed properly in the coin market cap, so it's going to be even more visible, and Kaspa will continue to pump all over into a higher price. So in general terms, in the short term, I can see easy 10 cents as an imminent move. Okay, like 1 month, 2 months, it can happen. Okay, it can happen. It's a matter of time when Kaspa will be listed in medium to big exchanges. So that's what I would like to tell you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Also, for those who ask me, Chris, where you store your Kaspa, your cryptos, the safest way? Guys, the safest way is cold storage. Okay, this is hands down the best place to store with huge safety your cryptos. Actually is the safest place to store your cryptos and actually be the owner of your cryptos. And I highly recommend you to use Tadgem wallet. I believe is the best cold storage that you can use, and with the discount code CryptoChris, you will have 10% off in your cold storage. If you click here the link, you will see actually cold storage. It's actually 3 cards. I recommend you to go to buy the 3 cards instead of 2 cards. It's safer, okay, to have 3 cards instead of 2, and use the CryptoChris code and you will have 10% off in your purchase. So it's highly recommended to use a cold storage to have the safety that you would like to have. That's what I would like to tell you. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Appreciate you for every like and every comment. It means a lot to me, and I will see you all in my next video. Until my next video, your boy Chris is out. Bye.